You know, I should thank the movie I'm about to review because beforehand I didn't understand why people got so enraged if something wasn't absolutely copy-paste faithful to the source material. I mean, Gandalf is cantankerous instead of crotchety. So what? So Lara Croft's boobs aren't impossibly big. It's live action. You can't do it anyway. But after watching this, I see what just pisses them off. Howl's Moving Castle. They got Howl's name right. Otherwise, this has absolutely nothing to do with Gilligan's Island. Okay, so they wanted to make a prequel about how the Howls met. Okay, I admit that would probably just be a couple rich vapid millionaires meeting and maybe falling in love, but this, what were they thinking? For one thing, I know the Howells were the oldest members of the cast, but making them live in the 19th century, and instead of being millionaires, Mr. Howell is a wizard. I know Gilligan's Island had bad science and even voodoo, but this is going too freaking far. And instead of being a millionaire herself, at least I assume she was, Lovey is now working in a hat shop. Oh, and they got her name wrong. It's Sophie this time. Bullshit. Okay, now let's say this had absolutely nothing to do with the show. Does the story stand on its own? No, it's stupid. I mean, Lovey gets a spell cast on her that turns her old. And that really screws with the continuity because there was an episode where Gilligan thought he was turning old and the Howells didn't even mention something like that. So anyway, she goes off looking for help, and then she runs across Howl, who has Thurston Howell III, instead of all the mansions and businesses, has a walking castle. They could use that to get off the island. And then I guess she agrees to help her somehow, and then they try to infiltrate some palace, sort of A-Team style. Okay, a magical steampunk A-Team does sound fucking awesome, but they blow it. I mean, there's a cool chase when they get caught, but then they just spend time dicking around, which probably is what the Howells would have been doing anyway, but then there's something involving airships and time travel, and it's just fucking weird. Why did they even try to connect this to Gilligan's Island? They could have just made a separate movie. I'm the other critic reviewing things from other perspectives.